just getting out from the shower, I'm going to be taking my hair down from the towel and then brushing it out using my No Tangle Macadamia hairbrush. Then just pushing my hair back out of my face using a headband. I'm going to be starting off moisturizing my face using my green tea moisturizer from Proactive to moisturize and get ready for my makeup. And moving on from there, I'm going to be grabbing my Professional primer from Benefit and putting that all over my face so that my makeup stays all night during my date. Then jumping right into my foundation, I'm using Estee Lauder's Double Wear mixed with Revlon's Color Stay with my Beauty Blender, putting a thin layer all over my face. Now that my skin tone is even, I'm going to be covering any blemishes or extra redness with my Studio Fix Concealer from MAC and my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Then going in with my Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC, underneath my eyes, onto my eyelids, and down the bridge of my nose. Then just blending it on using my pointed end of my Beauty Blender for a flawless finish. Now that I'm done with all my cream and liquid formulas, I'm going to be putting on a powder to set it all. I prefer to pat on my powder rather than swipe it all over my face because I feel if I do that, it kind of messes it up. Then I'm going to be going in with a spoolie brush and combing through my brows, and using this Mary Kay eyebrow pencil in brunette, I'm going to be outlining my brows over the top and bottom. Once I've finished penciling in the outer edges, I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit and filling in the rest of my brows using an angled brush. Next, I'm swiping my e.l.f. mineral eyeshadow primer onto my eyelids and patting that on using my finger. I'm going to be grabbing the blush that I'm using today, which is Mocha from NYX, and using a fluffy brush to put this into my crease for a rosy effect. This is a really pretty way to add in some pink for Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to be using this NYX Love in Rio palette. I'm using this matte caramely brown onto the crease using a smaller fluffy brush. We're going to be putting this right below where we put the blush so that it kind of gradiates down to the caramel color rather than cover the rose color. Moving on over to the sparkly brown on the right, I'm going to be dampening my brush using Fix Plus and then patting that onto my lid. Make sure to get all the way up to the crease with this color into the inner corner as well as the outer corner. This is going all over our lid. Next, I'm jumping into that middle brown color and using that small fluffy brush to really get that into the crease and darken that area. Once I've worked that into the crease and the outer corners, I'm going to be going underneath the lower lash line and then working in the blush once again over the crease. Moving on from there, I'm going to be grabbing my Bad Gal liner from Benefit in black and putting that onto my upper lash line. I'm lining my upper lash line very softly and thin, and then I'm going to be going into my lower waterline as well as making a wing on my outer corner. Don't worry about the shape being perfect because we're about to smudge it out using that dark brown in the center of the palette. Go ahead and grab a stiff brush and go back and forth onto that black, and we're going to soften it using the brown. This is a good way to wear winged eyeliner without it being too dramatic. Then I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and add some mascara before I put on some falsies. If you want your look to be less dramatic, go ahead and leave it as is with just mascara, but I'm going to be adding these false lashes. So I'm going to be applying my glue, waiting 30 seconds, and then applying them onto my lash line. Next, I'm going to be applying my Hoola bronzer underneath my cheekbones to define those. This is going to slim down your face, and you can also add this to your temples, up on your forehead, as well as down your neck for a little more color, and down the sides of your nose to slim down your nose. Then swiping on the same blush that I used on my eyes onto the apples of my cheeks. Next, after this, I'm going to be applying Peekaboo Neutral NYX Lip Liner onto my lips and filling them in. Then using this Extreme Lip Cream from NYX all over my lips on top. I really like the color that these two provide, and it's my perfect nude. Next, I'm going to be putting on Their Real Mascara onto my bottom lashes, and then that completes our look for the makeup. I think this look is perfect for Valentine's Day because it's romantic and soft. Next, I'm going to be moving on to hair, just blow drying it. I like to dry my hair after I do my makeup because I feel like it dries like halfway while I'm doing my makeup, and then I can dry it the rest of the way afterwards. And does anybody else do this? They just act like a model or a movie star in the wind. Oh, I'm the only one? Okay. Next, I'm putting on my protective glove and using my Numi wand to curl my hair. Now I'm only curling like the front couple of sections and then kind of being really messy in the back just to add some volume. I'm going to be wrapping the sections in the front very tightly and holding them for a while so that they give a nice curl. Now I'm going to be messing up the back of my hair just to get it ready for my updo. I'm gathering my hair into a side low ponytail and leaving out some sections in the front. If you have shorter layers, this is going to be really pretty, but I only have like one short layer, so I left out that front curl. I'm securing that ponytail in the back very loosely with a small hair tie. Then I just pulled some pieces up top to give some more volume. Next, I cut the toe off of a sock and rolled it down into a donut shape. Moving on from there, just take the donut and thread it through your ponytail and spread your hair all around it. Then you're going to be taking the ends and wrapping them around the base and tucking them in underneath your sock. I'm letting mine be really messy and loose, so I'm using a very thin hair tie to wrap it around a couple times just to secure it. Then I just grab the ends and push them out, and then I'm going to be securing it with a few bobby pins, just making sure it's flat against my head. And then I'm taking that curl in the front and just pinning it back since mine is a bit long, and I ended up with a couple wispies anyway. And your romantic updo is as easy as that. As for my outfit, I'm wearing a circle skirt I got from Urban Outfitters a while back on sale, as well as a crop top that I got at Forever 21 that kind of has some Valentine's colors involved, and some high boots. Dot by Marc Jacobs has been my obsession fragrance. It's a really nice feminine smell and I really love it. Getting ready for a date is nerve-wracking, especially when he arrives. And now I'd like to share with you guys some special moments. Perf. Did you actually ring it? No. No, this isn't ready. Open the door and give you a hug. Okay, one more thing. No way was I hugging you on that side. Why would I go this way? I'm gonna check on the video. No, actually. Surprisingly. Okay. You okay? Where's your house? I think we're good. Wait.